Hey guys, another hashtag Ask Ashley session here. Last one was pretty fun. Yeah, doing it again. So, here are your questions. Lucas asked, do you speak any other languages besides English? Yes. I used to be, keyword used to be, fluent in Russian, Ukrainian, and Polish. So, that was fun. Um, Доброго ранку, мене звати Rickards. Cześć. Uh, that was Polish and Ukrainian, I think. I don't remember much. Um, Lucy asked, what was it like when you first filmed the first episode and met everybody? Um, whenever you go into a set, the first day is always, trying to get to know people's personalities and not offend people and keep your mouth shut and not everything's funny, Ashley, which seems to be an ongoing issue for me. But yeah, so I just had to figure out people's sense of humor to see where mine fit, where it didn't, all of that. And then I just kind of do my job as things pertain to my process. I try to just hold true to me because that's what's important at the end of the day is what y'all see. So, Sammy asks, which do you prefer, Ninja Turtles or Power Rangers? When I was really young, my parents took a bunch of us to, I forget which theme park, but my cousins were there, and my older cousin was 4 at the time, and she actually snuck underneath the gate back behind where they keep the characters just because she wanted to see the Ninja Turtles. And she saw them, and they called park security on a 4-year-old. So that's why they're my favorite. Hi, Wee Sam. You can just text me. Wee Sam, aka Kyle, asked me, like, how handsome is Wee Sam? And smart and physically fit? Just curious. Dot 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 dot. You're very smart, Wee Sam. You're very fit. Really, like, I was a little surprised. I remember that scene in season 2 where I like attack you. Um, and like there's this part where I like start pulling and ripping off your shirt. And I don't know if that made it in that episode. I can't remember, but I was like, oh, Kyle is ripped. Oh, okay, okay. Maybe I'm okay with that, stalker. So yeah, you're awesome, Wee Sam. Just text me next time. Anne asked, if you could meet anyone dead or alive, who would you like to meet? I took the National Geographic swab test recently, and you're supposed to be able to go back like a long ass time, right? Figure out like how you came to where you are and like who you're related to and all that. My family is curiously ignorant to where we came from. We don't really know what it is. My mom says I'm Scottish, but I think that's only because my dad's name is Scott. I think that's her best guess, and nobody really knows. And that's just weird. So I did the swab test, and they could only trace me back 200 years to Maine. I might be an alien. So I would like to meet my alien ancestors. Or just whoever messed up documentation and can't trace me back that far. Either one. Um, do you make these weird faces in real life? It's a really weird question. I do not make these weird faces in real life. It's like, no. Michelle asked, what's your favorite pizza topping? Smiley face. I'm vegan, so if I eat pizza, it's kind of just like weird tasting bread and sauce. So I'd rather just have weird tasting bread and sauce than pizza. Because vegan cheese is disgusting. I once had vegan cheese. A friend of mine bought it and put it in my fridge one night, very late in the evening. I got the munchies. I got out some nachos. Thought, hey, I'll make some vegan cheese nachos. I put the cheese in my mouth. Not even on the nachos yet. Put it in. Projectile vomited into my fridge. No exaggeration. It was disgusting. And nope, can't do the vegan cheese. Rather be without it. Kat asked if you could play one of the male characters on the show, who would it be and why? Since Sam's watching this, I'd like to play Kyle. Actually, I really would like to play Kyle. That's probably the truth. You know what is the truth? I stand by that statement. Louisa asked, what advice would you give to Jenna? Oh, God. I think I've been asked this question a lot since the show started, and if I had to give one piece of advice, just in general, Jenna's got real foot and mouth syndrome. Just not even foot and mouth, it's more like ankle and throat at this point with her. So I would say go get that checked out. Try to be I was gonna say a little bit more internal, but she is. That's why she blogs. So what advice I'd give to Jenna is probably, it's so hard. I have so many things. Mostly wardrobe choices, honestly. Like I like her style this season, but in the past it was a little like a Christmas tree. She used to wear those like loose tops like this, and then the skirts that went like this. So it kind of was like eat, 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 eat. Wait, that's how legs look. Wait, this is hard. Oh God, I sounded so stupid. Whatever it happens, I'm in Mensa, so clearly I'm not stupid most of the time. Tell us the best lesson you learned from awkward. The best lesson I learned from awkward is to not try to illustrate a Christmas tree using your fingers as the stem, symbolizing your legs, because it's a little bit more difficult than you would think if you're watching the screen while you're doing it. I don't know if that joke worked or not. Going with it. Said it. Done. Next question is from Polite Gray. Are you an alien? Are you a gray alien? Are you my ancestor? Polite Gray? Probably. It's cool. Hit me up on Facebook. If you could give advice to your young self, what would it be? I would say that no matter what people think, no matter what people say, it's really none of my business if what they're saying about me or their opinions. Comparing yourself to one's outsides is like comparing your insides to their outsides. I think that's how that saying goes. But I used to be really affected, like I think most kids are, about bullying and all of that. And I would have just told myself that you're perfect the way you are right now in this moment, because it is exactly where you are in this moment, and that's meant to be. And I would also say lose the G-Star watch, because those came in quick and went out hot. So that glacier blue, not your color. Philip asked, what's your greatest fear? Frogs. I do not fear snakes. I do not fear heights. I also don't wear bras most of the time. Just, why be held in? Lots of reasons. Anyway, moving on. My biggest fear is frogs. Frogs. I am hysterical around them. I'm sure it is hysterical for other people, but I am hysterically terrified and crying and just insane right off the bat. I can watch them on TV. I don't freak out over stuffed animals of them, and I have no idea why I'm afraid of frogs. But it's not a funny prank, and if somebody ever put frogs near me or something like that intentionally, I wouldn't want to be you. Threatening's cute, right? Because I don't mean it. Mary asked, what color should I dye my hair? Like, what color should she dye her hair? I don't know you. I don't know what you look like. I'm thinking gray. Because if you start with gray now, when you get old, you can be like, no, I've always been gray. Like, it's a choice. I'm not just aging. And you can, like, say you're a vampire or something. Second color choice would be neon orange, because I'm looking at something that's neon orange right now. Good luck. Don't tell your parents that advice came from me. Anyway, this has been another very, I was going to say successful, hashtag Ask Ashley session, but I have no idea if it was. So, yeah. Like, you want to hear what I got to say? Like, random stuff, kind of fun, sometimes funny, sometimes just didn't quite hit the mark. But either way, you can follow me on Twitter at Ashley Rickards, Instagram Ashley Rickards Powerbee, Facebook The Real Ashley Rickards, and YouTube Ashley Rickards 1, as in your one and only. All right, thanks guys. Check out the episode tonight. Moi directed it. What? Funny thing about directing is you don't really get to see a cut that airs until it airs. Like, I can see my director's cut, but that's it. So, a little nervous. Just a little hyper. Had a lot of coffee. Okay, moving on. Anyway, thanks guys. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Next week.